Welcome to today's session. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about this book. So I'm going to be giving a brief summary of this book written by Robert T. Kiyosaki. The book is titled Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant. So in this book, Robert Kiyosaki has taken time to explain to us why some people are rich and why some people are poor in a society. And then by doing that, he simplifies it with the use of a quadrant. This is the cash flow quadrant. Here, he said that people are in two sides of the quadrant. This is the right side of the quadrant, which comprises of two parts. The B part and the I part is the right side of the quadrant, while the E and the S part of the quadrant belongs to the left side of the quadrant. He now said people at the right side, that is the B and the I, are the rich people in the society, while the E and the S are the poor people in the society. And he gave us the reasons why people at this side of the quadrant are poor and why people at this side of the quadrant are rich. Now, how do we know these people? He says something about them. This side of the quadrant, the right side, he said the B people are the business owners. That is, people that own big businesses. They own businesses like big companies like that can generate money even without the owners of the company being present to work. For instance, maybe you have a transport company with over 500 vehicles. You don't need to be in the park for passengers to come and enter and go to places. But you have workers who serve as a leverage for you to work for you, and then you generate income. Those are examples of big businesses, big business owners. Then he talked about the investors. The investors are people that have enough capital, high capital, and they put it in a long-term income generating asset. Maybe things like real estate. Yeah, one of the perfect example of investors, people that are into real estate, like long-term sustainable investment and big assets like a real estate. So he now said these people are the right side of the quadrant. What they make is actually passive income. That is income that you can generate without being present working. That you have created a system, even in your absence, the system generates money for you. You don't need to be there present to work before you earn money. And he said that is one of the secrets why the rich are getting richer, because they use money. Money works for them by creating a system, putting people there that work for them, and they generate more income even without being present. Why he said people at the left side of the quadrant, they make what he calls active income. That is, before these people, the E, that is the E people here, are the employees. Like people that either work for the government or they work for private sectors. These are employees. They have to go to work, perform their duties, and then at the end of the day, what they gain, what they have at the end, is either salary or wages. So you need to work. You have a boss that you work and report to, and he gives you time. He works under the directive of a boss, and then he pays you based on the agreement you have, the income you. So if you don't work in this side of the quadrant, you will not get money. Like the S, which is the self-employed. Example of people that are in self-employed are people that maybe taxi drivers, people that own a hairdressing salon. If you are sick as a taxi driver, if you don't go out to drive, definitely you will not earn money. Or you are selling, you own a small business, you are self-employed, maybe you sell provisions as little items in the market. Anytime that you are sick, or if there's any consequence, any circumstance that surrounds you, that you don't go out to open your shop to sell, you will not make money that day. So for you to make money, you need to be active, working. And anything that makes you not to be active, you will not make money. And then he said the possibility of generating wealth in this side of the quadrant is very limited. So that is why people that find themselves in this side of the quadrant are poor in the society. He now said, how do we make this passive income? He advised that the secret of making passive income is to rather strive to acquire more assets. See, what is assets? Assets are investment that you get, things that you acquire that generate more income for you. So things that you put in capital, put in money that generate another income and profit for you, those are assets. So the secret of becoming wealthy and moving to this side of the quadrant is to acquire more assets and strive to create a system within those assets that does not require you to necessarily be present to work before you generate money. You can leverage your labor by employing more people. That is using money to work for you so that you can acquire more wealth. Then he said people at the right side of the left side of the quadrant can actually move from here to this side of the quadrant if they use the little they can earn from here to invest and generate more passive income by learning the basic skills. And then he gave one quote that I love so much. He said that the size of your success, the level of your success is determined by the size of your dream and how you handle disappointment along the way. So that is what keeps you motivated. So if your level of success is small, it therefore means that your dream for success is actually small. So if you have a bigger dream of acquiring bigger assets, definitely your success, the level of your success will be bigger. So I encourage you to read this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I will be making videos on different topics in this book and review it so that if you don't have opportunity to read it, at least you can learn most of the tips, the advice and principles of this book from my videos. So do well to subscribe and like and share to your friends that always wish to acquire wealth and they want to be financially free and be rich.